I ride around with the mop that's a stick. 33 shots in the Glock that's a dick. 50 round drum, call that bit 50 cent. 100 round drum on the Drake, it's a hit. Shit ain't no question, you play, you get hit. Pull up and let the bitch spray to that sick. Then I go pray, ask the savior for strength. I'm in creator, the savior, I'm him. Shout out the gates, we break winners like him. I told my son I'ma get us a M. I'ma keep grinding, I do it for them. No DJ Khaled, but I'm tryna win. Stand on that business, yeah, I get it in. They second line behind you and your kin. Riding that farm, you know that it's tenant. I got 100, my bro got the vision. Born in the slums, I was raised in the trenches. It be your nigga turn state as a witness.
Slum 1200 GGI mob shit, and I'm back. Yeah, y'all probably thought I wasn't gonna come with nothing tonight, but shit, here I go. Here I go. Full of your dig. You understand me? Gas, that is. But check it out, man. We gonna talk about this little incident, little situation that happened back in the 90s when one of my uncles first passed. Long live my Uncle Bonky. This was in 1993. Yeah, this was in 1993. So I spoke on both of my uncles passing. I spoke on one first and I spoke on the other. I spoke on this one, the one that died in 1993. I spoke on him first, then I spoke on his brother that passed away in 1999, 6 years prior. So after my uncle passed, you know, I was like 11 years old when my uncle died. I want to say, yeah, I was about 11 years old when my uncle died. So I still had like a childish way of looking at things. You know, around this time, I could say I'm still innocent in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't seen a lot of, I ain't gonna say I'm innocent because I hadn't seen a couple of little things by that time, but I still was innocent for this. I still was pure at heart, you know what I'm saying? I'm still pure at heart, what I'm talking about. At this time, I really was like, I'm gonna just say I ain't hadn't been, what's the word I'm looking for? I hadn't been tainted, you feel me? What's happening with it, brother? Like, I was still innocent for this. I still was naive to a lot of the ways I looked at things, like for this my view, you know what I'm saying? I just had still had a childish imagination, like for this when it came to like debt and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? You know, 11 years old, you're not really looking at the world the way a person that's 25, 30 looking at the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still haven't experienced a lot of things that hardened you over the time, you know what I'm saying? You know, as you growing up. Man, you know, the Lakers, bro, like, it's like, you know, you can't never just look at it to where it's like the Lakers they gonna just be a shits team for like 5 to 10 years. Like, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna shake back. The Lakers always gonna be the Lakers. They always have a, you know what I'm saying, powerhouse, you know what I'm saying, championship teams and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to the Lakers though, man. Long live Kobe, you know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, you know, I still had like you know, around that time you still have a childish way of looking at a lot of stuff. So I used to love Fruit Loops, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I used to love cereal, period, you know what I'm saying? You know, I already know nigga can't sleep on that boy, man. Stop it. But I was like, I was crazy about cereals, like, you know what I'm saying? I still love cereal, but back then, that's all I used to do. Like, I was like Cookie Monster behind cereal, you know what I'm saying? They didn't call me under the bed eating cereal when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, all type of shit behind them cereal, but I hadn't went in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle probably hadn't been dead like 2-3 weeks at this time. So, you know, I go in the kitchen, I fix me some cereal. Now, get in the comment section if y'all remember I think they still sell these bowls too. They used to have like at this time in the 90s, these bowls was just like hitting the market hot, like, you feel me? They probably had been out, but a lot of people had started using these bowls in there, you know, having these bowls in their kitchen and shit, you know what I'm saying? It was like some white bowls with the little color around the rim. They'll come in a set, you know what I'm saying? It'll be blue and they had a yellow stripe, like I called them polo bowls. You know what I'm saying? Them Ralph Lauren bowls, polo bowls. Get in the comment section if you remember the polo bowls. The white bowls with the little color stripe going, the pinstripe going around them. But anyway, I got a white bowl with the pinstripe going around it. Now you know these bowls heavy, you know what I'm saying? So I go in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, get the bowl out the dish rack, you know, get on the chair, get the Fruit Loops, you know what I'm saying? Bam, do my Diddy Bop or whatever, you feel me? Put the cereal in the bowl, you know. Whoa, what's on with it, brother? GGI Mob shit. Go to the ice box, you know, get the milk, put the milk up in the cereal. Now, bam, I'm leaving out the kitchen. Now, I showed the house I grew up in the previous ep, you know what I'm saying, on Taladama. Like I said, it was a shotgun house. So, as I'm leaving out the kitchen, I'm walking back this way now. Like as if I'm leaving out this door. This the kitchen, you feel me? I'm walking out the door right there. So as I'm walking out the door, you know, to go eat my cereal, I notice I don't have no spoon. So I'm like, damn, you feel me? So now I done turned around to go get the spoon, but I sit the bowl on the stove. Now the stove would be sitting right here with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game at right here, this arcade game. That's where the bowl would be sitting at. I mean, the stove would be. So I set the bowl on the stove right there. Now I walk back to the dish rack. The dish rack would be like right over here, with a computer desk and shit at, you know what I'm saying, in the corner right there. So I walk to the dish rack, get the spoon. Now as I'm walking back towards the stove to pick up my bowl, the bowl moving. Like the bowl actually moving on the stove, like sliding. So immediately, like I said, I mean, I'm 10, 11 years old at this time. So my imagination still on some cartoon shit, you know what I'm saying? So I go to looking around, you know, like I'm looking like what the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? So immediately when I grab a bowl, I raise the bowl up and go to looking under the bowl. I'm a kid, I watch a lot of cartoon, you know what I'm saying? I'm still looking at shit on some Tom and Jerry, you know what I'm saying? All this crazy ass type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I get the bowl off the stove, first thing come to my mind, I don't see nobody moving the bowl, so I'm like, man, ants or roaches or something trying to steal my cereal. So I grab a bowl, raise the bowl up, I'm looking under the bowl. I don't see nothing looking on the stove. I'm like, what the fuck? So now ghosts coming in my head, you feel what I'm saying? Like something ain't right, you feel what I'm saying? Bam, I check straight out the kitchen. Go sit in the living room, you hear me? Well, I go run in my grandma's room, look. I'm in shock, I'm just eating the cereal, you hear me? Fast, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't never said nothing to nobody about that shit. I told that story like years, like probably like 20 years prior to it actually happening. You know what I'm saying? I probably started speaking on that shit when I was like 30. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just like some crazy ass shit. Like I could have swore that like ants or roaches or something was trying to steal my cereal. Like why was this bowl moving? You feel what I'm saying? Why was this bowl sliding on this stove? Wasn't nothing on for this bowl to be sliding. Like the bowl was literally gliding on the stove. Like if somebody was like moving the bowl. So when I did grab the bowl and go to looking under the bowl, I don't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm gone. I took out, you hear me? Feet don't fail me. That shit was crazy, and I'm like, man, it couldn't have been nobody but my uncle. Long to my Uncle Bongie, man. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of the Creator be upon his soul. You feel me? Long to my grandma Madeline, man. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of the Creator be upon her soul. Long to my Uncle Murray. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of the Creator be upon his soul. Man, that was like the first thing that happened, like in that house, like for this, like after my uncle passed. But then my other uncle passed in that same house, which was his brother, and he used to be saying a lot of spooky ass, funny ass shit. But you feel me? Like I did an ep on that too, and I said he came to me Like after he passed, you know what I'm saying? I wound up finding him in the house. And it's like I was way somewhere else, and it's like I just heard something telling me go home. And when I went home, I found him. You feel me? But I know that was my uncle, my first uncle, who died in '93. I know that was him moving that bowl in that house. And I know his brother died in '99. I know that was him when his spirit left his body. I know that was him, came to me and that called my partners and told me to go to that house to discover his body. You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual, man. I like, you know, like that shit deep, man. It's a real rabbit hole, like for real. There's a lot of things seen and unseen, known and unknown, believe that. There's a lot of shit moving around out here, you know what I'm saying, that we can't see. Believe that. It's two worlds, you feel me? Negative and positive. You know what I'm saying? They got another world besides the one that we see. You feel me? Like the upside down on Stranger Things. Believe you me, everything they show you ain't fake. They always show it to you. You feel me? You gotta be able to decipher the shit. They always gonna show it to you though. They gonna show you the truth and the lie. Like the Matrix, the red pill, the blue pill. You feel me? Real talk. 10 shit of that grill stretcher. 80 bands, you get the whole thing. 40 bands, you get a half a wing. 28 in that Ziploc. Roll it, wind it on TikTok. Slum 1200 GGI mob shit, man. Y'all get in that comment section, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification. Make sure the notifications turned on. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be right back with something else. GGI mob shit.
Get rich, I'ma die trying to make it to the top. Shit, and anybody in the way, I'm putting them in a box. Yeah, it's gotta get it, I'ma stack it till it rocks. Yeah, it's gotta get it, I'ma stack it till I drop. Shit, I with him still, it called the winter selling rocks. Now I pull up on a nigga with the 30, let it pop. Hit him with the bitch until the motherfucker stop. Then it's right back on the block, screaming death to all my ops.